Can we start? Harish, Harish sir?
Yes, sir,
Sir,
sure.
can we start, sir, by the permission of Baga sir?
Yes,
Yes,
for
please.
that, we
Okay,
can
sir.
ask
Thank
the
you, sir.
peoples to on their camera also.
Yes. So, very good evening, everyone to present here. It is my privilege as the coordinator and team of this ATAL Faculty Development Program to welcome you all to Day 4, Session 7 from 6 p.m. onwards. This evening, we are honored to have with as renowned architect Surendra Baga sir, Principal Architect of Sakar Foundation, Chandigarh. Architect Surendra Baga sir is not only a celebrated, renowned nationally architect, although recognized internationally also. He is also a visionary who has consistently emphasized that architecture and urban planning must respond to the needs of the people while embracing innovation and sustainability. His talks on the concept of a smart cities in India could not be more timely as the world's most populous nation, India, Bharat, Hindustan, is at the cusp of a massive urban transformation. Smart cities are not just about the digital technologies, sensors, or data analysis. They are about creating urban ecosystems that are livable, inclusive, sustainable, and future ready. They are about integrating tradition with technology, heritage with innovation, and human needs with environmental responsibility. In the decades, in the decades to come, the way we design and govern our cities will define India's place on the global stage. A smart cities, we all know that a smart city mission is, is the dream project of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. 100 smart cities of India. So a smart city must become beacons of the resilience, equity, and sustainability, showing the world how a rapidly developing nation can lead with creativity, culture, and compassion. With this vision in our mind, I warmly, on the behalf of Lovely School of Architecture and Design, Lovely Professional University, I warm welcome Architect Surendra Bagashar to this FDP session. I encourage and request all participants to listen with curiosity, ask questions with openness, and take inspiration from his insights as we collectively reimagine the future of Indian cities. Thank you, sir, and welcome once again, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank
Baga,
you.
sir.
Yes, thank you. Presentation.
Yes, sir. Coming, sir.
Yes, yes,
Uh, right, sir.
yes. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just forward one or two slides, sir, so that we can confirm that slide is moving.
Yeah. Is it
Yes, sir.
moving?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Go back, sir.
Okay. Uh, Sorry. Okay. So the topic given is smart cities. Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So today's topic is smart cities and the urban mobility. So to begin with, my understanding of a smart city is when we use digital technologies to enhance quality and performance of urban services. So this is the basic definition, and to reduce cost and resource consumption and to engage more effectively and actively with the citizens. So various surveys done by different agencies have indicated that there are 10 top smartest cities in the world. So I will just give a brief overview of those 10 smart cities in the world. Uh, at number 10 position is Barcelona, and Barcelona is known. The city is a pioneer in smart city and low carbon solutions. Coming to its mobility, about 66% people in Barcelona use public transport, taxis 22%, walking 5%, tourist bus services 3%, private vehicles 3%, cycling 1%. So this is the ratio of percentage of transportation uses in Barcelona city, which is at the 10th position. Then this screen shows old model of the traffic network in the city. You can see a close grid pattern where any vehicle can move in any direction. But lately, in order to address the transportation problems, they have kept the vehicular movement only on the periphery, as you can see in the current model on the screen. Then their policies are one card for all transport, all vehicle density is 6,000 cars per square kilometer, whereas this density is 10,000 cars per square kilometer in Chandigarh. So this is the difference. You can see Chandigarh car density is much more than this city. Ninth position is Hong Kong. Hong Kong is known for, adopting smart cards which can be utilized for anything: building access, library access, shopping, car parks, transportation, anything. Only one card is enough in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, the car ownership is one car per 10 people, which is very, very low. And in Chandigarh, it's something like one car, one plus car for every one person. So Chandigarh got lesser population and more number of cars. That is the root cause of traffic congestion in the city. But here you can see only one car per 10 people. Public transport usage is about 90%, which is very, very high. As I said, the merits of their policies and facilities is that 90% of the people use public transport. They have a very robust network of railway, and only one card can be used everywhere. So these are some of the merits of the Hong Kong. In Copenhagen, which is at the 8th position, Copenhagen city has committed to carbon neutrality by the end of this year, and 40% of citizens of this city are regularly commuting via bicycle. Bicycle is very, very popular in Copenhagen. So they have a bike sharing formulas, they have bike sharing for policies. People can come from far off places to reach their destination on bikes. I think if we check their key numbers, uh, their cycling share is have gone up to 62% also at times. Car ownership is 240 cars for 1,000 residents. Again, I would repeat, for Chandigarh, 1,000 people, there may be 1,100 cars, little higher than the actual number. But in this city, it is 240 cars per 1,000 residents. Berlin is at the seventh position in the list of smart cities, and Berlin is known for generating energy with the with the electric vehicles. You can see the master plan, traffic plan of Berlin city. You can see different lines with different colors. They have done the mobility plan so smartly that the movement of trams and other vehicles are shown in different colors. So public transport is very nicely designed, and cycling got major share. Like 40% of residents of Berlin are using cycling. Walking is also comparatively high, and the car share is gradually declining. So, as I said, they have 329 cars per 1,000 residents. And the advantage is they are able to control their pollution. They have low emission zones, and they have a cycling culture, and they are generating electricity with the movement of EVs. Tokyo is at sixth position, and you can see Tokyo plan is much smarter than Tokyo's systems are considered to be the best in the world, and they have shown nearly uh, um, about a dozen color schemes, color lines are shown in the master plan, showing different vehicles going from one destination to the other. You have to choose your destination and choose the color, you will reach there. Here also the car destination is 450 cars per 1000. So about 40 million people use public transport system. Then next is even the satellite towns of Tokyo are benefited from that from the railway and metro network which they have created. London is at the fifth position in the world, and London is known for sustainability innovations, and they are the one who actually introduced the congestion tax, and they have a very robust transit systems. Uh, they have created zones for in the next slide, you can see congestion tax where they have a commercial areas, they have a imposed congestion charges. The parking fee is very high. Anybody who's coming to the commercial area which is um, where they face traffic problem, they by imposing congestion tax, they have made it very uneconomical, so that people are discouraged to bring their cars inside. Likewise, there are other areas where low emission zones are marked, low traffic neighborhoods are marked. So they have drawn up plans like this in the entire city to control the traffic. This in this car ownership per household is something like 0.73 cars per household. Only 42% of the households are car free. Whereas in Chandigarh, I think every house got two or three cars minimum. So public is using this railway network, metro network, and they are very ably handle the whole situation. New York is considered to be best city from the fire safety point of view. I have experienced that when there is any fire, their fire vehicles reach within minutes. I think it is one of the best network in the world. But in spite of having so much facilities, so much everything, the quality of life in this city is considered to be very poor. They are ranked at 47th position in the world, in spite of having the best of the facilities. You can see in New York, 30% people use walk, cars 30%, subway 20%, buses 11%, bikes 1%, or ferry 0.2%, and so on. So this is the ratio of traffic mobility in New York City. The policies and facilities which they have created are very, very having lot many merits as well as demerits, as you can see on my screen. You know, they have a huge subway system which covers most of the city, growing bus lanes and bike network, and the system also got certain demerits, like old subway causes delays and costly, it's costly. Congestion prices are very high. People are not liking it. Many stations are not having elevators. They are not disabled friendly, and so on. Fourth number. At third number is Paris. Paris is known for, introduction of EVS called Auto Lib. You can see on the screen, these are very popular in Paris. Again, you can see a very nicely drawn network of roads, metros, shown in different colors. A very effective network is created, which is very, very popular in the area. They are able to control the air pollution by 40%. They got international awards for sustainable transportation systems, and their car use is very low, and they have a very strong metro and railway network. And demerits in their system is that many of their stations lack elevators, and in spite of having best of the facilities, the car traffic is very slow. These are some of the features of Paris mobility. Toronto is coming at number 2, and Toronto is one of the smartest cities, which comes under Clinton 40 program of mega cities. And in Toronto, you can again see this plan, this map, which is showing in red, yellow, and green the subways, in blue color the streetcars, and in dotted lines are buses, and so on. They have a significant car ownership with more than twice the average per capita compared to New York. And merits of their policies are comprehensive coverage, extensive network serving diverse neighborhoods. They have taken many environmental initiatives, and accessibility. For accessibility, they have made effort to improve services for seniors and disabled persons. These are some of the merits of this city. At last, we have Vienna. In this, you can see it is from many years, it is coming at number 1, one of the smartest cities in the world in different surveys. So the city is able to create achieve its targets and tracking their progress to achieve their goals very effectively. Again, the same model, they have created large network of roadways and metros and different ways, and in total it again works very effectively. Car ownership is again very low, which is 370 cars per 1,000 residents. They have introduced, integrated ticketing. One pass works for all sort of transportation in total. So these are some of the salient features of the best city in the world. So the conclusion of all these smart cities is that the most of the smart cities are reducing their dependence on cars, and they are increasing their public transport system, and they are introducing sustainable transport systems. This is the overall overview of all these smart cities. Now coming to the Indian situation, uh, about 31% of India's population is living in cities. However, the cities are contributing about 63% to the national GDP. But in a near future, it is expected that India's urban population will grow up to 40%, and the cities will be contributing 75% of India's GDP. Why do we need smart cities? Because our cities are afflicted with many ailments like congested traffic, insufficient infrastructure, energy crisis, and so many other problems. That is the reason why the concept of smart cities came in India. So aim of this mission is to for the economic growth, to promote the economic growth, strengthen governance, improve quality of life. Now coming to features of the smart city. Smart city got the features like smart education, smart energy, smart buildings, smart transportation, smart security systems, smart communication, smart health, smart waste management. Smart education is one of the key feature of smart cities, where it has contributed a lot to improve elementary education. You can see online classes going on at school level in various schools. Another feature is to use smart clean energy, whether it's a wind energy or it is solar energy, lesser dependence on fossil fuels. Smart buildings is another key feature, and smart features equipped with all the latest gadgets, having later all sort of sensors, energy management controls, lighting controls, HVAC controls, automation technologies, etc. Smart transportation is a very, very important part of smart cities, which we discussed in the previous slides also. Delhi is the first city in India to install intelligent traffic lighting systems, and this system works so beautifully that lights get automatically dim when there is no traffic, and when some ambulances come, they give automatic clearance because it can go hindrance free. It encourages hindrance free movement for the ambulances. So these are some of the salient features of intelligent lighting, which was introduced in Delhi. In Netherlands, the engineers introduced a concept of solar roadways. Solar roadways is a road. It's an experimental road which is a 7 meter in stretch, and engineers are claiming that this is working much better than uh, what they expected originally when they were researching on it. What they have done is, you can see the solar roadways, they twinkle at night. You can see this road photograph. When the driver is driving, the road is glowing, so it's very clearly visible to the driver that that where the road is. You can see at night another picture. This is the solar roadway, a very beautiful concept indeed. Then smart security and safety is a very important part of smart cities. With the introduction of, if not anything else, in a city like Chandigarh, CCTV cameras are installed at every road junction, so it is able to control the security aspect of most of the citizens. With growing technology, buildings are connected with each other through servers. So, a lot of technological help can be taken to make the cities safer. IT and communication plays a very, very important role in smart cities. It is rather the main punchline. Smart health, where uh, doctors can, there is no need to rush to the hospitals. Even online services are rendered by hospitals. Yesterday I was reading somewhere that in India about 30 crore people are getting benefited from smart health mission, sitting at home. Different experts give appointments, and patient can get direct guidance from the expert doctors. Then solid waste is another major area which requires a special attention. So the government of India is doing a lot of work to introduce the concept of reduce, reuse, recycle, all these features of solid waste management. So this thing is also showing result, though not very fast, but definitely things are working on ground. Smart city scheme is, I will shift to next one. Uh, Strategies to create a strategy to create smart cities. What are the strategies? One is retrofitting. Suppose they undertake an area of nearly 500 acres. In 500 acres, they they do whatever retrofitting is required to make it perfect. So in Delhi, Connaught Place is one such example, and Bhindi Bazaar is in Mumbai, where this experiment was done. Redevelopment. Suppose some chunk of area, some chunk of land in a city is underutilized, and they give incentives that it can be redeveloped. You demolish the old buildings and replan the whole area. Kidwai Nagar, it is learned that Kidwai Nagar has a live example of this kind of work. Green fields is another strategy where about 250 acres, and it is planned properly, and then it is integrated with the old city. Okay. For the transformation of the cities, I think there are three things which should work very hand in hand. One is administration, another is citizens, another is infrastructure. If they work together, only then cities become smarter. Now coming to the guidelines of the smart cities, one guideline is promoting mixed land use in area-based developments. This is one guideline. Second is housing for all. Third is creating walkable localities to reduce air pollution, to reduce congestion. Fourth is preserving and development of open spaces, like all the parks and playgrounds in the city, all the recreational spaces in the city can be preserved and redeveloped in a better manner. In order to reduce the traffic congestion, there is a strategy to promote a variety of transport options. as is done in 10 smart cities, where they use different models to address the issue. E-governance, to make governance citizen friendly and cost effective. This is another strategy without losing the original identity of the city. Giving an identity to the city and without spoiling the city's original identity. This is one of the smart cities guideline. And applying smart solutions to the infrastructure. Yes, now here we are discussing what are the challenges. Challenges are, in the smart city mission of India, there's a lack of clarity and effective governance, and the funding is inadequate, and there's a poor coordination or the poor project management, and there's hardly any capacity building, and there's hardly any institutional framework. In order to make the smart city mission successful, there is a requirement to introduce capacity building, regular monitoring, effective governance, and there should be clear cut vision for the what we want to achieve and in how much time. As we all know, 90 cities were chosen for the smart city mission, and they are chosen after different surveys with a lot of participation of the citizens, and the list includes state capitals, other cities, historical cities, and many other cities. Now I will briefly touch the case studies. One is the Chandigarh, another is Brasilia. Now coming to Chandigarh. Chandigarh, as we know, is designed by Albert Mayer, an American planner originally, and this is the plan indicating uh, the original plan prepared by uh, Albert Mayer, showing the curvilinear road network, which was designed to suit the local topography of the land. And when Corbusier came to Chandigarh, Albert Mayer and Matthew Nowitzki, who were originally working on Chandigarh project, they were out because Matthew Nowitzki died in a plane crash, and Albert Mayer was reluctant to undertake the work single-handedly. So then a team led by Corbusier entered, and you will be surprised to know that Chandigarh's master plan was prepared by Corbusier in just 4 days, which is a remarkable thing because for planning such a big city, he took just 4 days because he has done enough homework on the town planning and other aspects of city planning. So once he entered, he took quick decisions and prepared the master plan in 4 days. This is the roundabout intersection of the roads in Chandigarh, and these are the major roads leading to the capital complex. You can see the profile of Shivalik Hills in the background. The same road, how it looks during the daytime. We can skip this slide. This is the road network and the traffic system here. As we know, Chandigarh in Corbusier introduced 7V system, of roads. Like V1 is the roads which are connecting to Chandigarh. V2 are the two main roads in Chandigarh, and so on. And V7 and V8 are pedestrian paths and cycle tracks which are introduced in city later. Corbusier planned up till V7, but V8 was introduced little later. So, as I said, you just see the numbers. Chandigarh's current population is about 1.25 million, and Chandigarh got 1.4 million cars. Look at the number. Cars are more than the actual population, and the area is only 114 square kilometer. So the vehicular density is coming out something like 10,000 cars per square kilometer, which is probably the highest in the world to my mind. And this is the conceptual sketch given by Corbusier introducing the 7B road system. And regarding the rotaries, that roundabouts, Corbusier gave four-phase developmental plan. You can see in the first stage on the left hand corner on the top, there is a roundabout and traffic is moving around it. And just below this, in the second phase, they introduced this by lanes when the traffic volume got increased. And in the third phase, there was a proposal to introduce underground pathways, underground roads. And in the fourth phase, at the same location, there was a proposal to have a overbridge. So in total, traffic will be moving at three levels at the same junction. But unfortunately, the last two phases could not be implemented, and now it has become really difficult to implement it because the traffic volume has gone so high. If we if we shift if we shift sorry if we close one road for introducing these underground roads and all that underground passes, then each road gets about 2 lakh vehicles passing during the day. If I divert 2 lakh roads, 2 lakh vehicles to any other roads, the city gets choked. So now it has become practically impossible to implement Corbusier's plan because it got over delayed. You can have a quick look of Chandigarh road network. Very beautifully planted with the different plantations, different trees, flowering trees. All roads got different flowering trees so that during the different seasons you get different color shades of the flowers on the different avenues. These side lanes were introduced to give access to the bigger campuses so that the vehicular movement on the main road is not perturbed. This is the overbridge in sector 17 to make the pedestrian plaza traffic free at the ground level. So this overbridge is introduced in sector 17, which is a commercial district. Over the years, government planned that they will make certain underpasses at Press Chowk, Kisan Bhavan, Transport Chowk, etc. But neither underpasses could be introduced nor overpasses are introduced because of various feasibility issues. So Sector 17 got two overbridges. One bridge was built originally, but one bridge was pending from 70 years. And I got an opportunity to become a municipal councillor in Chandigarh Municipal Corporation. As an architect, I took up this job on myself, and I played a pivotal role to materialize this overbridge in Sector 17. And with my efforts and with the support of the then mayor and engineers, I could achieve this, and we are able to create this overbridge. And the Sector 17, which is a commercial district, is now fully complete as planned by Corbusier. Traffic is a big problem in Chandigarh because, as I said, the number of cars is gone too high and it has gone uncontrollable. And this we already discussed. And you can see the parking problem is also very grave. I have done a study where it is indicated that Sector 17 commercial district needs more than 15,000 cars space as per the Chandigarh bylaws. If we follow National Building Code, then we need car space of 77,700 cars. You know, this much space is needed. But the available space in Sector 17 is only meant for 6,400 cars. So the remaining cars, which could not be accommodated, so they are parked in a haphazard manner here or there, creating a lot of obstructions. You can skip this. Then parking problem. You know, when I was nominated as a councillor in Chandigarh Municipal Corporation, I was advised by the then governor that he wants to build a multi-level parking in Sector 17 to cope with the parking issues. So he said he's trying from a long time, but he could not do it because somebody says feasibility is not there, somebody says heritage issues are there. So he says, you being an architect, take up this responsibility and find a solution how it can be done. So I started working on it, and because it's a heritage zone, then we decided to make this parking lot, multi-level parking lot, 3 stories underground. So this parking lot can accommodate 1,000 cars, and it was built with my initiative in just a period of less than 2 years. And we invited the same governor, and he was so happy that his dream project is materialized with my humble efforts. Then uh, one underpass is introduced connecting Rose Garden with the Chandigarh Pedestrian Plaza. When it was planned, I did a study on my own, and we found that hardly 133 persons will be using this underpass, and it is of no use. And the cost was something like rupees 9 crores. When it was actually built, I again did a survey, and I found it is not 133 persons using it. Instead, it is 110 people only using this underpass. Now it has become sort of a amphitheater where people are seen putting up exhibitions or doing singing in the evenings. It is not serving its intended purpose. Metro is another story in Chandigarh. When metro was conceptualized originally, so its cost was something like 10,000 crores. Then I studied this whole project, and I found that this particular project is not feasible if you check metro standards globally. So in the meantime, some students of Punjab Engineering College, they have undertaken a special mission to study this project, and they came up with the same conclusion that metro is not feasible in Chandigarh. This was the same conclusion which I did a few years back, and by
Om Prakash ji, unmute your mic. Om Prakash ji.
yes.
Sorry, sir.
Then in the meantime, the cost has risen to 14,000 crores. And I was a member of the advisory committee of India's Home Minister, where this project was discussed. And Mr. Rajnath Singh was the Home Minister then. And in the meeting, I just put a 4 or 5 lines note, which I have shown to Rajnath Singh ji. And he said, it is so very convincing that this is not meeting any national or international parameters, then why we are going ahead? Then one cabinet secretary was sitting in the meeting, and he asked Rajnath Singh sir asked cabinet secretary that Do you agree with what this gentleman says and writes? Without reading my note, this secretary said, yes, sir, he's right. I have already gone through his note. So there and then they decided that they are not going ahead with the metro rail project in Chandigarh because it is not feasible at all. And PEC study also concluded the same. Finally, it was decided to cancel it. Now, after a gap of 6-7 years, they have reintroduced the same topic, and now the cost has gone up to say 30,000 crores. When it was not found feasible, when its cost was 14,000 crores, but now they are saying it is feasible because when the cost is 30,000 crores. And I think it is a mockery of the entire system. When they built a metro railway in Jaipur, a study has indicated that metro railway is a total failure in Jaipur because it has ruined the character of the city, and at the same time, it is very less being used. And same way, the government of India has introduced metro concept in Ludhiana, which got a population say 40 to 50 lakhs, and it was again dropped. They said it is not found feasible there. Chandigarh's population is 12 lakhs, and they are saying that we will go ahead with metro, even if its cost is 30,000 crores. I think there's no uniform policy. There's no proper studies. So you can see the stats. You can see the stats. Peak load feasibility is, if you have 40,000 to 70,000 people traveling in one direction per hour. What we are getting is 7,000. Requirement is 40,000 to 70,000. And when we studied the metros in other cities of the world, for example, Moscow, Tokyo, Shanghai, Madrid, and many others, we found that they are not following a cross system of network because they found that it is not a suitable model. And here in Chandigarh, they are introducing a cross system of network. And the technology which they are adopting for Chandigarh, it will be outdated by the time it will be commissioned. So we got disagreement with the government. So more than 124 countries are using automated driverless trains. And, frequency of trains should be 6 minutes. Desirable time is 6 minutes. In Chandigarh, we are getting 60 minutes, which is a failed model. Estimated cost was 14,000 crores. Now it has gone to 30,000 crores. And, the biggest concern is that it will spoil the beauty of Chandigarh. The whole heritage character of the city will be lost, and we will gaining anything like Jaipur. Now coming to Brasilia, quick look. This is the picture of Brazilian skyline. President Juscelino, took over in 1956, and he came to power with the promise of building a new city, a new capital city. So he said, in my term, I will complete this city. And the truth is, he completed the city in only 3 years of his tenure, unlike Chandigarh, which was built over a span of 50 years. And a competition of planners was conducted, and Lucio Costa was selected as his design was selected to be followed for Brasilia. 12 other participants participated, but he has won this project. And this is a plan which looks like an aeroplane, and you can see the wings of the aeroplane got all the housing and the residential facilities, and the central wing, which is called fuselage, the central axis, it will house various government and monumental buildings and other facilities. And the beauty of this city is that roads are planned in such a beautiful manner that there are no junctions at all. They have incorporated, there are no red lights in this city. So, what Corbusier could not do in Chandigarh, they have done in Brasilia. So this is the major beauty of this city. So, you can see there's a proper zone, there's a zoning clarity, there's a it was also planned for a population of 500,000. Area is much bigger than Chandigarh. You can see 5,000 or 800 square kilometers. So just sharing some pictures of the beautiful capital of Brazil. This is the 28-storied National Congress building. This is another picture during the daylight. Then some in the last section, some random examples of the success stories of mobility in urban transport systems. In Ahmedabad city, it is learned that they have introduced smart traffic management systems costing around 400 crores, and they are AI powered. AI powered signals are passing, and it is believed that it is working very well. Then we have a one planner architect from Chandigarh College of Architecture. He is Bangalore based originally, but he has worked in UK and USA for major part of his career. I was talking to him. He was explaining that the concept of flyovers is a total failure because its cost is more, and it creates a lot of pollution, and it spoils the good earth which can be used for cultivation. And he says ultimately they have come to the conclusion that underground tunnels are better, underground passes are better option than the flyovers. But I was listening to the one of the interview of India's roadway minister, Mr. Gadkari. If I'm not wrong, he said that India is making 33,000 flyovers in the country. On the other hand, professionals are saying flyovers are not good, but here we are making 33,000 flyovers. Maybe they have their own reasons. And to prove this point, in Seoul, in South Korea, this flyover on the left side of the picture was made by the South Korean government. And ultimately, the citizens found that it is creating a lot of pollution, dust, and everything, noise. And they decided to demolish it. And on the right side, they demolished this flyover and created this beautiful landscape. And now people are very happy there. So, flyovers are not always giving a solution. This is the point I am making. And in our own Kochi, in Kerala, they have started a water metro. It is believed it's again a great success story. And in Gangtok, in Sikkim's Gangtok, one of the chief minister decided that we will close the mall road and make it entirely pedestrian. And I have personally seen it, witnessed it, and it is working so very beautifully that the life in Gangtok is considerably improved. Tourists are very fascinated. They enjoy on the Mall Road, which is totally traffic free now. So it has been pedestrianized, after banning the vehicles on this road. So you can see the real picture. Even in Bhubaneswar, a lot of work is happening, and Bhubaneswar city is making progress on many fronts, including mobility and other features of smart planning. We were doing some seminar in Indore few years back. Then it was on the life and works of the godfather of town planning, Patrick Geets. So Patrick Geets has given some formulas that wherever there's a local problem, it can be it can be uh, solved with applying the diagnostic measures, which he suggested how to do it. He advised how to do it. So we can solve local problems by following Patrick Geets' guidelines. And the conclusion of my talk is that cities are very important and they are playing very important role. But unfortunately, in India, the government is depending upon only the technology. But I don't think technology can address all the issues. We need to involve architects, we need to involve planners, and we need to involve engineers to address the problems at root level. So there's a funding problem. There are overlapping of functions of different urban bodies. Like Chandigarh administration is doing something else, Chandigarh Municipal Corporation is doing something else, and yet another body is created which is called Smart City Limited. So there is a duplication of work. These are the problems. But yes, from the case study of other smart cities in the world, like Copenhagen, Tokyo, Paris, we have come to the conclusion that dependence on cars has to be reduced, and public conveyance is public mobility, public transportation system is to be encouraged, and it should be affordable and sustainable. And with this note, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Wonderful presentation, and you have explained very nicely in all respect. Uh, can you right, sir? So you have explained very nicely. That will be uh, very knowledgeable. All top smart cities of the world. So, uh, but I am sorry to say, no smart city is our country that been top 10. So we architect, planners, civil engineers, and policymaker, politician will try to be in the top list. You have explained very nicely the salient features of uh, all 10 smart cities, top 10 smart cities of the world, including their policies, facilities, keywords, their merits and demerits. Uh, and what about the Indian scenario regarding, a strategy for smart cities? And you have explained very in details like smart transport, smart education, smart energy, green energy, smart building, smart lighting, smart security and safety features, a smart ID communication, a smart health, a smart city, and you have also explained, given some solution, what are how we can make and adopt the strategy to make our Indian cities smart, like retrofitting, that is very important, redevelopment, greenfield, and you have also explained very nicely about the one Indian city. I mean, Chandigarh, the city beautiful, that is in the heart of every Indians, right? And another one is Brasilia. So when we talk about the Bergilia, there are a number of architects, Oscar Niemeyer, and you have shown very nice buildings. So thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful presentation. And we are hoping that all participants are from different state of our nation, have enjoyed a lot. So now I am inviting Harish Mittu, sir. If there is any question, can you go through? And if
Can I
any,
ask?
yes, yes, yes. Hello, good
So,
evening, ma'am.
good evening, sir. So,
Good
Bhagat
evening.
sir, one, thank you for a good, very nice presentation and very enlightening. Staying in Chandigarh also, I did not know कि ये श्रेय of flyover, second flyover जो है वहाँ का 17 सेक्टर का और वो पार्किंग का श्रेय आपको जाता है. So that was a new thing to know for me.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question कि ये चंडीगढ़, मेरी चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी और आरवीएस चेन्नई, हमने भी कोलैबोरेटिव स्टडी की थी ये मेट्रो पे. तो राइट से हमने बुलाए थे कुछ एक्सपर्ट. तो ये तो जो उन्होंने बताया कि कोई भी मेट्रो इकोनॉमिकली सक्सेसफुल नहीं है. बट आई वांट टू आस्क कि हमारे भी नहीं थी और नहीं होती. इवन दिल्ली मेट्रो इकोनॉमिकली सक्सेसफुल नहीं है. रिटर्न्स आर नॉट हाई. बट व्हाट अबाउट द अदर पार्ट ऑफ द रिटर्न्स वेयर we are saving on resources, we save on time, we save on a lot of pollution. That is because there was a significant the traffic on the roads will be significantly reduced if there is metro. तो जो दूसरे intangible profits हैं कि pollution कम होगा, पेट्रोल कम लगेगा और कार पूलिंग, मतलब एक जैसे मैसिव MRTS चल जाएगा, तो उन बेनिफिट्स को कैसे हम बैलेंस आउट करते हैं? हर चीज हम टैंजिबली या इकोनॉमिकली नहीं ना देख सकते आज की डेट में.
जो मैंने स्टडी किया है उसमें माय वर्जन इज दैट मेट्रो 50 लाख पॉपुलेशन से कम तो बिल्कुल ही फिजिबल हो ही नहीं सकती. द थंब रूल. द थंब रूल. सेकंड इज दैट अगर आप पोल्यूशन की बात करते हैं तो अगर चंडीगढ़ में आप अंडरग्राउंड मेट्रो बना लीजिए, then it will not spoil the character of the city, you know. If then but its cost may touch 60,000 crores. Then the government says we don't have that kind of money. But on the other side, with the latest electrical vehicles like electrical buses, which the government has introduced in various in Chandigarh also. मैं in a simpler language if I say मुझे 500 करोड़ रुपए दे दो, मैं चंडीगढ़ की सारी ट्रैफिक की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दूंगा. Rather than investing 30,000 crores. Rather than investing 30,000 crores. हम 500-600 बसेस लेनी है और वो जो फ्लाईओवर्स है, वो जो सॉरी जंक्शंस है, उनका कुछ डन अप करना है, उसमें कोई लेवल सेग्रीगेशन करनी पड़ेगी. तो वो बसेस ऊपर से चली जाए और बाकी ट्रैफिक नीचे से चली जाए. वो कर नहीं पाए, करना नहीं चाहते. देयर इज नो पॉलिटिकल विल. हाँ जी,
ठीक है. हाँ सर, वो हो सकता है कि 50 लाख की पॉपुलेशन के नीचे नहीं फीजिबल होती होगी और
बहुत
बाकी तो
छोटा
हमारे.
सिटी है.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
बहुत छोटा सिटी है. एक स्टेशन से जाने के लिए आपको 2 किलोमीटर 1 किलोमीटर जाना पड़ेगा पहले. दैट मीन्स आप घर से स्कूटर पे जाओगे,
हाँ,
कार पे
हाँ,
जाओगे, वहां आपको 2000 कारों की पार्किंग स्पेस चाहिए. फिर वहां से आप बैठेंगे और विद इन 5-10 मिनट्स यू विल रीच द डेस्टिनेशन. फिर
सर
आगे
जो
फिर आपको व्हीकल चाहिए.
पर सर जो स्प्रॉल हो रहा है बहुत ज्यादा पेरिफेरी पे, तो हमारी जैसे मेरा ही कम्यूट 40 मिनट्स का है, 45 मिनट्स का. हम लोगों के लिए नहीं ये सूटेबल है क्योंकि हम बहुत लोग हैं जो पेरिफेरी पे जाते हैं
वो पॉपुलेशन मिला के भी 20 लाख बनती है मैम. उससे भी बहुत द टारगेट इज मच लेस.
हाँ,
मतलब 40-50 लाख
right.
होएगी तो फिजिबल होगा.
Sir, but my some point is coming in my mind. If we connect the neighboring cities, I mean neighboring cities like that is near to Baddal type of cities. Uh, uh, Another is Haryana. Some cities of Haryana, right? And some
फिर
more
वो
Patiala.
फिर वो नहीं रह जाएगी ना, मेट्रो नहीं रह जाएगी. देन इट विल बिकम इंटरसिटी.
Intercity, yes. So there is maybe some need of some more waiting time for the Chandigarh city to got the metro. Patna is very lucky. Patna Patliputra got metro rail and trial already conducted. So I think, sir, central government focusing more to construct the metro in many cities, but depend upon the feasibility. Feasibility is very important, sir.
अच्छा, नागेंद्र जी.
हाँ,
हेलो
sir,
नागेंद्र जी.
Kartish sir, switch on your camera, sir.
So no, I'm in a different place. So I
Okay,
was
okay.
just very interesting and very hard work presentation, very informative. I congratulate Surendra Baga for that. And my
Because, sir,
question
absolutely,
would
sir.
be, I have only two questions. So is there a possibility of BRT in Chandigarh or not? This is one question. BRT means bus rapid transit. Okay. The
Yes.
next is, next my curiosity is that, because Chandigarh is less walkable, the services are spread out, public transportation is not reliable, people are buying more and more car, and then car population increasing. Is it because it is less walkable, services are spread
Yes.
out, and that is causing more car population or not? So just these two questions. Thank you.
Okay. First is,
Very valid question, sir.
yeah,
Sir,
BRTS may be feasible if some study is undertaken, because keeping in view the city's layout, I think it can work. And secondly, this Chandigarh is the only city where they have laid cycle tracks, very successfully to a great extent. So cycle tracks are very popular, and they are doing the serving the purpose. Thirdly, third was what you were saying.
Oh, my question is because, it is less walkable, services are spread out,
Uh,
public transportation is not reliable. That is
uh,
causing the population of cars very high.
yeah, yeah.
yes, sir. Yes.
The cars are very high because of the fact that there's a public transport system is near to failure. And but metro is not only the solution. You can start, different buses, mini buses, and this is also mentioned in Corbusier's theory. Corbusier has mentioned that in order to cope up with the city's transportation needs, we need to introduce mini buses within the sectors and all that. He has mentioned that. So I think electrical buses will be the best solution, and more number of buses, regular buses with the proper apps that can serve the purpose.
And
Right, sir. So,
there's
Professor Dr.
population.
Tej Karki, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
You are not audible, sir.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, now, no, I mean, so that, the car population will go down by your solution, right?
Yes, if proper buses are introduced, things can be sorted out.
Okay. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Karki, sir, for joining the session from Nepal. Uh, Sir, there are number of questions and something also dropped by our fellow participant in the chat box. Can I go through, sir? Bhagat sir, can I go through?
Hanji, 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 okay.
So, Mr. Ankit Mishra ji, writing here, I think he is giving some suggestion. Construction process of metro project takes a lot of time. During the same time, there are lot issues are faced in normal traffic, especially heavy traffic jam and road closures. Okay, he is asking question also. What are the solutions that can be implemented not to affect the public traffic?
I think the government of India has successfully done it in Delhi. In a record number of times, they have created one of the best metro network in Delhi, and
Yes,
and the same model can be duplicated in Chandigarh.
yes, sir. Basically, same thing. My suggestion is also same thing, sir. Just like Delhi Metro, DMRC is connecting Noida, Greater Noida, connecting Faridabad, NCR region. I think they are also planning to connect the Sonipat.
That is
I like
right,
that.
That is right, but Nagendra sir, the problem
Ballabgarh.
is those cities are
Yes.
of very big cities, very big
Yes.
cities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Now, other question is from Starit, NAV 174. He is writing, Dear Surinder sir, is it not possible for Indian cities to adapt one card for the whole convenience system? Can you please suggest something, sir?
I think this can be done. This can be done. This is possible. Introducing a card is not a big job. It can be done.
Okay.
This
Shahwaz,
is. Hmm.
Shahwaz Kadri. He is writing, Dear Surinder sir,
Yes, sir.
we dwell very deep into the mobilities. Okay, okay. Kadri ji,
Yes, sir.
you will
Yeah.
directly talk, please.
Yeah.
Hanji, Kadri साहब.
Yeah. Very good evening, sir.
Hanji.
Just to add on, because हम लोगों ने we discussed about the problem. We dwelled into the problem a lot. हमने phase wise समझा कि problem, where does the problem come from, and why does metro doesn't work in this scenario, given the scale of the city, and why is it successful in some cities? And I think what you referred to the question previous was last mile connection that we talk in Delhi. You
Yes.
get down from a metro, you have e-cards that takes you into the small into your like last mile connection to your home or the nearest market area available, and it is easy to walk from there. So now in Chandigarh, I have been for a very less time in Chandigarh, like around Chandigarh. I live in the outskirts of Chandigarh, and what I've realized is it's not just there are a lot of small things. एक तो है कि family का structure has become more nuclear. There are more working people in a family. Like the wife might have another job location, the husband might have another, and the kid might go to college with a car again. So multiple owning of cars is very particular given the lifestyle of people. And also यहाँ पर apart from Chandigarh, there are these peripheral cities, that is these suburban peripheral cities, which needs to be connected. Like people go out very far, travel very far for job. So metro doesn't work out. Like what we are talking about, this bus, like massive bus infrastructure to work on that public buses and all that. Is it the only
Yes.
solution we can look at? क्योंकि यहाँ पर problem what I feel is family structure का भी है, multiple owning car. How can we discourage owning multiple cars is what I want to discuss as your opinion.
I think if you look at the numbers very tentatively, Chandigarh population 12 lakhs, 3 lakh Panchkula se, 3 lakh Mohali se. So total population
Right,
becomes 18 lakhs, right? You add another 2 lakhs of the adjoining leftover areas, Chandi Mandir and all that. So by all means, the population is not even touching 20 lakh. But metro
Okay.
is not feasible unless the population is minimum 50 lakhs. This is my understanding of the thing.
Okay, right. Sir.
That I get, sir. Sorry to interrupt again. That I
Yeah.
get, sir. But I'm talking that with respect to given this all, like what can be done to discourage use of cars or multiple owning of cars? Have been giving parking or this multi-level parking. Yeah.
Kadri Sahab, I
MLCP
got
is the
your
one.
point.
Yes.
Kadri Sahab, as I said, Kabuzi has mentioned in his one of his texts that city can work very beautifully if the state government runs a network of buses. Mini buses he recommended for within the sectors. Then on the grid lines he says move the bigger vehicles, bigger even like Dr. Karki has recommended feasibility of BRTs can be thought of.
Yes.
Can be thought of. That means this odd even system what Delhi experimented and all that is also a failure. We would consider like discouraging owning. Delhi also experimented with this government of Delhi also experimented with these odd even things. That one day odd car, the number. So that is also a failure. Like to discourage, I'm just asking to discourage.
Chandigarh and Haryana government mutually decided that Haryana offices will start at 10 and that this Punjab government offices will start at 9 a.m. to stagger, the timings of traffic.
Time interval, yes, sir.
And उसमें अलग तरह की problem आ गई. The wife, husband goes to drop the wife and wife works for Haryana government and the person works for सो 1 घंटा वो सुबह उसका वेस्ट होता है, दोनों का 1 घंटा शाम को वेस्ट होता है. वो भी वर्क नहीं किया. इट वाज ऑलरेडी एक्सपेरिमेंटेड इन चंडीगढ़.
So maybe in policy some exceptional cases to be considered like this. You are saying like this, sir?
हाँ जी, हाँ
Okay.
जी.
I think one question is one more question by Umesh ji, Umesh Kumar, NAV 129. He is writing. I think already addressed this, sir, but I'll just go through. What are the reason why metro was not feasible in Chandigarh, and can be a better alternative that we can propose to cater the city mobility need?
The only answer is that city's population is very less. Even if we add satellite towns, the number is very less, and city is very small. And for such a small population, it won't be feasible. Even if it is made, it will run empty.
Okay, we got more questions, sir. I think fellow participant NAV061 Shapna ji is writing. Can you put some light on the kiosk of traffic of Jirakpur as it is a satellite town of Chandigarh, especially from Tribune Chowk to Patiala Chowk?
The root cause is the wrong design of the flyover in Zirakpur. That is the root
Right.
cause. I have seen a presentation given by some engineer in some engineers seminar, where the engineer has proven that the design of flyover has served no purpose in Zirakpur because it is wrongly designed. So
Right.
I think now they are planning to build another flyover or something. The government of India should take a lot of care in designing and finalizing the design of flyovers. Even in one flyover in which is built in Ambala, I
Right, sir.
am witness to it. उसका लोकेशन थोड़ा स्लाइड कर दिया आगे पीछे, तो जो बसेस आ रही थी वो ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट हो गई. अब बसेस यू टर्न लेके जाती हैं, तो the flyover has created more problems than solving it. Same thing has happened in this thing Jirpur, and similar problem has been caused in Panipat. In my way of thinking, the design of flyovers is not properly done.
Okay. Right, sir. One more question, sir, from Jayesh Tendulkar from Maharashtra, I think Nagpur. Sir, does a speed studies should be made mandatory for heavy traffic junction?
What is that?
He is
Does
writing.
spot speed studies should be made mandatory for heavy traffic junction? Yes, can be
Tendulkar
thought
ji,
of.
if you are here, can you talk?
Yes.
Jayesh Tendulkar from
Yes,
Nagpur,
sir. Yes,
Maharashtra.
sir.
Yes, please, Jayesh ji.
Yes, sir. My
Good
question
evening.
was,
Welcome.
does
Ji.
does can we think of having that spot speed studies in heavy traffic junctions?
I think we need to study it, whether it's feasible or not.
Okay. So, Harish sir, can we invite participant to switch on the camera so that we can take the photograph with very renowned architect of India, architect Surendra Baga sir? Yeah. I am requesting all participants, if possible, please switch on your camera so that we can take the beautiful and handsome photograph with Indian renowned architect, our guardian, our mentor, architect Surendra Baga sir. Yeah. I am requesting technical team, please do the needful. No camera option is coming, sir. Number of participants are writing, no camera option is coming.
Okay.
I think Professor Dr. Harish Mithu sir is giving the rights to you. When you will give the consent then your camera will open, Ji.
Okay. अच्छा उनको करना पड़ेगा जी.
Our IT Minister of this FDP, Rahul Ji, is present here. Do the needful, Rahul Ji. Jayesh Tendulkar, you will also switch on your camera, dear. Jayesh Tendulkar Ji.
Sir, no camera option.
Okay.
सर कैमरा ऑप्शन किसी का भी नहीं है
सर नगेंद्र सर कैमरा ऑप्शन किसी का भी नहीं है. आई थिंक
IT
you
team,
can...
please look it, Ji. IT team. Okay. I think done, sir. I think they have already taken the screenshot
ठीक है
as
जी.
per the
Thank you so much.
requirements of the Ministry of Education. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your
Thank you so much.
insightful session, wonderful session. And we have learned a lot from your presentation. And we are hoping that we architect, we professional, we planners, and our fellow participants uh, uh, through this particular presentation, it will be very instrumental for all of us to make our city smart, to make our India smart. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
ji.
sir.
Thank you.
Shubhratri.
Thank you.
So we have our second speaker, sir.
Sir,
Can
am
you
I
want to do so? Yes. You are audible, sir. You will do some activity so that
Yes, sir.
sharply 7:30 we will start the other session.
I am requesting the participant again and again when I promote them to the panelist. Every time they decline the option. That's why camera is not active. When you
Okay.
accept, then only camera will be active. It's my request. When they want to be on their camera, they raise hand so that I will on their camera. Otherwise, every time I give
Exactly. Bilkul, sir. Bilkul.
yes, I
But
give
sir,
the
Sir, none of
yes,
the
when
notification came
yes, you will
on the
just
regarding
chat box. On the chat box, I am writing again and again that you have to promote to panelist. When you promote to panelist, only then you can open your camera. Okay, for example,
yes.
Sadeepan Sinha now
Basically,
accept that.
this
Okay.
Zoom is in a webinar mode. So there is a separation between panelists. Technically, we all are equal, but technically a little bit separation.
Now I share a poll to everyone. So everyone try to attempt those practice questions. Okay, fine.
But
Should
not
I?
visible, sir.
No, I am just going to share first.
Okay. On a screen, Shah.
Yes,
Yes.
now 5 questions are there. So try to attempt
My
as
dear
fast as.
participants, it is visible.
Sir, it
Yes,
says
sir.
panelists
Yes, sir.
cannot reply to this questionnaire.
Okay, so yes,
Okay,
ma'am. So
I'll
you are
make you.
panelist.
I'll decline your panelist options. Okay.
Panelist will not answer this question. Yes, ma'am is right.
So I am changing your role to attendee.
ठीक है sir.
Okay. Now visible by all. I am not able to do Shapna ji. Okay. Right. As panelist, please promote me as a panelist. Oh, acha. Okay, just wait, Kapil Rao ji. I am requesting my dear fellow participants. This poll are available. This visible to you. If visible, please write yes in the chat box. Okay. Vikas Kumar is writing. Please kindly remove me from panelist. Okay. Good.
I am removing.
Okay. Param,
I am removing, sir. Only
Parampreet
1 or 2
Kaur
persons
ma'am
are
is
there.
writing. Okay. That's so my.
All
I'm
removed from my
requesting.
side.
Okay.
All removed from my side, sir.
Okay. Now all are. Now other participants will participate in the right.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, right. Now Ankita Mishra. Ankita Mishra ma'am is also here. Ankita Mishra.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. From my
Is
side,
Dr. Mithilesh ji? But where is Dr. Mithilesh?
I am promoting him to panelist, but
Yes.
again decline.
Oh, right. I am calling to. We have 5 minutes time, sir. So we will do some activity. And
Again, I
sir
promote.
will.
Yes.
Hello.
I have more questions. So once you
Ah,
attempt it, I'll show another set. That will help you a lot. Now we left with only 30 seconds. So fast. We left with 30 seconds fast to attempt all the questions. 30 seconds. Again, Dr. Dubey declined. 15 seconds.
Harish sir, kindly give the rights once again to Dr.
Again, he
Mithilesh.
declined. Sir, again he declined.
Sir, you are declining the, when he is giving the rights to promote as a panelist, but by mistake you are declining.
Now he accepted.
Yes, so now you have entered. Okay.
Now it's over. Now end poll. Now result will be there on your screen. Everyone got? Is it fine? Should I move to the second quiz?
Sir, we believe in democracy. Please ask our, fellow participants. He is interested.
In the
If then
next.
he will, for the next attempt. Yes.
Okay. I'll